you are to grow your hair and possibly double the length of your hair in 2023, then you need to hop on my healthy hair care routine. It is a new year, and I know that a lot of people make new year resolutions. Some people say they are going to eat healthy, some people talk about going to the gym, while some people, they just want to grow healthy, long, natural hair. And even though you've not made that new year resolution, well, I guess it is fate bringing you to this video so that you can also grow healthy long hair in 2023. Hello guys, my name is Angela of Afro League, and I am the one you should listen to when it comes to growing healthy long natural hair. So if your plan is to grow healthy long natural hair in 2023 and you're kind of clueless on how to go about that, then you should definitely watch this video, because I am going to be sharing all my healthy hair care secrets. This routine I'm going to be sharing with you, I have been developing this particular routine for over 6 years. I did not intentionally set out to develop this routine, but since I've been natural for 6 years, I've been adding things to my routine, taking away things from my routine, and right now I'm at the point where I have a routine that works. And like I always say in most of my videos, why should you listen to me? Well, you should listen to me because my healthy hair care routine has been working. Obviously you can see how healthy and long my hair is, and I have gathered a lot of information from my personal experience and the experiences of people around me, and also from the research that I've been making in the last 6 years since I returned natural. In this video, we're going to be talking about everything when it comes to natural hair, from wash day, how often should you wash your hair, what products should you use to wash your hair, the techniques you should use while washing your hair. I'm also going to be giving an in-depth explanation on protective styling, and at the end of this video I'm going to be giving a daily template on things you should do to your natural hair if you are to grow healthy long hair in 2023. So these are the important things you should know about caring for your natural hair in 2023. Welcome to the masterclass. The first and most important thing we need to talk about when you want to have a healthy hair care routine is how you wash your hair, what you use in washing your hair, and how often you wash your hair. I have discovered that washing my hair between 1 to 2 weeks after my last wash day is just the perfect timing when it comes to washing my hair. So for my healthy hair care routine in 2023, I am going to be washing my hair once in 2 weeks, just because washing my hair weekly at this point in my life just seems unattainable. So I'm going to stick to washing my hair once in 2 weeks, and that's like the sweet spot for me right now. Something we have to talk about when it comes to washing your hair is pre-shampooing your hair. Some people say that pre-shampooing your hair is essential. Personally, I feel like it all depends on how your hair feels before your wash day. If my hair is extremely dry and tangled, definitely I am going to pre-shampoo my hair, because that will just help me to detangle my hair a little bit before I begin to wash it, so that it does not worsen the tangles. But if it is not tangled and dry, I'll go straight into just saturating my hair with water like I showed you earlier before applying my shampoos. Another thing I want to say is, do not be scared of using clarifying shampoos, especially if you're heavy-handed with product. Also, do not for any reason, and I repeat, any reason, whatsoever reason, skip conditioning your hair. We are living that in the past. In 2023, we're going to condition our hair, especially use deep conditioners. For me, I'm going to be interchanging between deep conditioners, and on some wash days I'm going to use your regular conditioner that you rinse out just after application. One of the things I'll be doing this year as part of my healthy hair care routine is that I'm going to start detangling my hair with brushes a lot more often. If you're on this channel and you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I prefer to finger detangle most of the time. But in 2023, I think I'm at that point in my natural hair journey where I want to detangle my hair with a brush, and I'll be making a detailed video on that. I'll be giving my reasons why I've decided to change my mind when it comes to detangling my hair. So do make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notification so that you'll be notified when I upload that video. But this does not in any way mean that I am going to be neglecting
detangling with my fingers. Of course, I'm still going to do that, but I'll be heavy on detangling my hair with brushes. Okay. Do you have anything that you'll be doing as part of your healthy hair care routine for 2023? Please do make sure to share it in the comment section. I would like for us to interact and possibly learn from one another. There's something that you might be doing to your hair that I may not know of, and we just learn from each other, because that is what this channel is all about. It's all about learning from one another.
After washing your hair, the next most important step is protective styling. What I am about to say may probably shock you, but protective styling is not necessary when it comes to growing healthy, long, natural hair. I know that is a shocking information that you might have not heard. An example of a hairstyle that will not be considered a protective hairstyle is wash and go. But we have seen that there are people who wear wash and go 90% of the time, but they still have healthy, long, natural hair. So you can also grow healthy, long, natural hair even when you do not have a conventional protective hairstyle. But I am not going to be going in depth on that aspect, because personally for me, I'm a conventional protective hairstyle kind of girl. So let us get back to the conventional protective styling. If you do not know what protective styles are, they're basically hairstyles that protect your hair from the weather, protect your hair from drying out. There are short-term and long-term protective styles. Short-term protective styles could last from a week to 2 weeks. Long-term protective styles could last for a month. Some people go as far as having their protective style for 6 weeks, because anything over 6 weeks, you're actually playing with the health of your hair. Personally, I like my protective styles without extensions, because they are easy to install, easy to take out. But when you have extensions in, it makes the process of remoisturizing your hair a lot more difficult. So I would advise that if your goal is to have healthy, long, natural hair, you should reduce how often you use extensions in your protective styles, and maybe focus on protective styles without extensions. My favorite protective hairstyles are two-strand twists. If you're an OG on this channel, you should already know that I love two-strand twists. I've been doing two-strand twists for years and it has never failed me. It is easier to install, easier to take down, easier for me to moisturize my hair in two-strand twists. And when I'm not in two-strand twists, you usually see me with something like this, a sleek, not really sleek, but a low bun. You usually see me in something like this. So in order for you to meet your goal of growing healthy, long, natural hair in 2023, I would advise that you keep it simple when it comes to protective styling. Even when you're going to use extensions in styling your hair, make sure that you do not use heavy extensions. It can actually pull out your hair from your roots and your hair may never grow back. Heavy extensions are a no-no. Using extensions back to back, like you take down the protective styles today and the next day you're in another protective hairstyles with extensions. Sometimes you need to give your hair a break to just rejuvenate and get back to itself. And also you have to prep your hair for protective styling. You have to make sure you cleanse your hair properly. Make sure you also deep condition your hair the wash day before you install a protective style. So if you have any question on protective styling that you would want me to answer, do leave that question down in the comment section and I'll make sure to reply. The third aspect of caring for natural hair that you should not avoid is trimming. We all know that trimming does not have a direct impact on the growth of your hair, but that does not mean that trimming your hair is not an important aspect of caring for your natural hair. If your goal is to have healthy hair in 2023, you cannot downplay the importance of trimming your hair, because hair filled with knots, tangles, split ends cannot be considered as healthy hair. So why hold on to hair that is not healthy? When it comes to how often you should trim your hair, there's a lot of debate going on. People say trim your hair every 3 months. Some people will say trim your hair twice in a year. Some people will say once in a year. I believe that it is an individual thing. Trimming your hair should depend on the state of your hair and not just following a strict trimming timetable because somebody said they trimmed their hair weekly, then you also have to trim your hair weekly. One of the major things that affect how often you should trim your hair is how often do you manipulate your hair. There are certain hairstyles you would put your hair in and deep down in your heart you already know that your hair is going to be tangled. It also depends on the way you handle your hair, especially the way you take down your protective style. You could have a hairstylist do a perfect protective style for you. You could have cared for your hair perfectly when it was in a protective style. But if you do not know how to properly take down your protective style, at the end of the day it's going to be tangled, and that will defeat all of the effort that you have put into protective styling, into maintaining the protective style. The fear of my hair getting tangled is the reason why most times, all of the time actually, I do not allow people to take down my protective style for me. Even when it comes to installing my protective style, I do not allow people to do that for me. But with that, I can, give some exceptions. But when it comes to taking down my protective style, best believe I'm going to do it by myself. Another thing we need to address when it comes to trimming your hair is, in what state should you trim your hair? There are people who say trimming your hair when it is straight is the best. There are people who say trimming your hair when it is coily, usually called coily cut, is the best. For me, I feel like it is an individual thing. Just like I said when I talked about how often you should trim your hair. It is an individual thing. If you like to wear your hair coily, I would advise that you trim your hair in its coily state. If you wear your hair straight most of the times, I would also advise that you trim your hair when it is straight. There's no definite rule when it comes to trimming your hair. It is mostly based on individual preference. Now to the hair care template that I stated I was going to give out earlier. I have it written down here. This is the template that I've been using in the last 2 to 3 years, and I know it is very effective. So I have it written down here and I'm going to be reading from it. You can also get a book and a pen so you can jot down all the details I'm about to state. Day 1 is the day that I wash my hair. This is mostly on the weekend, especially on a Saturday, but sometimes it happens on a Sunday. I wash my hair in day 1, and this wash day can last between 1 hour 30 minutes to 3 hours. It all depends on how long your hair is, the treatment you want to carry out on your natural hair. And another thing that affects the timing of your wash day is your mastery when it comes to taking care of your hair. For me, I've been taking care of my hair for almost 6 years, and when it comes to washing and detangling my hair, like, I know what I am doing and it is really fast for me. So if you're learning, it may take you a longer time to know how to wash your hair with speed and accuracy. Another thing that makes my wash day process short is that I leave my conditioner in my hair for the stipulated number of minutes on the product. If the product says leave your conditioner in for 10 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes, do just that. If you exceed that time, there's no added benefit for exceeding that time or leaving the conditioner in for a year. Sorry, I'm exaggerating. Or leaving the conditioner in overnight. There is no added benefit. Just leave the conditioner in for the stipulated number of minutes on the product. So day 2 is when I would style my hair. Sometimes after washing my hair in day 1, I could actually go into styling my hair, but because I do not want to feel overwhelmed, I would usually push styling my hair to the next day, which is day 2. And like I said earlier, my favorite protective style ever to do is 2-strand twist. And I usually go for mini twist because it will last longer before getting frizzy. Putting my hair in mini twist will usually take me between 2 to 3 hours. And I like to use either a leave-in conditioner or a growth oil when I put my hair in mini twist. I do not like to use gels or styling jam or anything of that nature. So day 3 to day 7 is where I just put my mini twist in multiple hairstyles, and you'll be surprised to know how much hairstyles you can actually put your mini twist in, like bomb looking hairstyles. If you want me to create a video on hairstyles that you can put your mini twist in, do let me know in the comment section and I will work on that. On day 7, you can actually take down your protective hairstyle if you're one of those people who like to keep their protective hairstyle in for a week. But if you're not one of those people that like to keep their protective hairstyle in for a week, you like to extend it for 2 weeks, because I know that not everyone has the time on their hands to do their hair weekly. So if you're extending your hair for 2 weeks, day 8 is the day that I would refresh my hair. This just includes me water washing my hair. So I would just soak up my hair with water, and I'll use my hands to go through my twists, squeeze out the water. This takes out some of the product you might have used in styling your hair in the first or second day, and it also gives room for your hair to be re-moisturized. So the water washing can last for 10 to 20 minutes. It all depends on you. After which you can apply gel or mousse to your hair while it is damp, so that when it dries out, it can hold all of the frizz. But if frizzy hair is something that does not bother you, then you can leave out the gel and the mousse part. Just apply leave-in conditioner to your hair or hair oil. And personally, this is my preference. I do not use gel or mousse on my twist after water washing, because that frizz kind of gives your hair a different look. It gives the illusion of your hair being locked, and for me, I like that look. Those are perfectly good ways for you to refresh your hair on the 8th day. With this refresh method, your hair can last for another 4 to 5 days, after which it is advisable for you to take down your hair and do a proper cleansing, do a proper shampooing of your hair, conditioner, and then repeat the process. I assure you that if you follow this routine, stick to this routine, and you're patient with your hair, you are on your way to success. You are on the pathway of growing healthy hair in 2023. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.